can I ask you whether we can share any thing around the latest commissions that you're working on? Um, are there any key commissions that you wanted to highlight?
We are working with Michaela French, who is an incredible full dome artist. And she's got a piece in development called In Here, Out There, which will use audience collective breath to influence live visuals in the dome. So that's going to be just, again, another amazing use of interactivity. That is obviously, kind of halted in development at the moment, but we're hoping to be able to show that ASAP, really, probably in Cardiff, I should think.
There isn't a research body that specifically gives commissions to Full Dome. We've got to find where money can come from to commission things within the current cultural funding structure of the UK and internationally. So Emily and Alice's piece, Conversation Playground, hoping to get into Cardiff to finish that next month. So both pieces hopefully will be able to premiere this year. We're hoping possibly at Full Dome UK, which has been on hiatus for the last several years, but that's the UK's Full Dome Festival, which we think is happening this autumn at the brand new Plymouth Dome. So hopefully our new commissions and another commission by an artist who's working in Full Dome for the first time will hopefully be ready for then as well.
What do you think are the key challenges to getting more people aware of and engaged and excited about immersive full dome?
One of the most difficult things, which is also one of the most magical things at the same time, is that it's incredibly hard to describe the experience of walking into a full dome. You just have to do it. But then one thing that happens over and over again is that once somebody has gone in and they get it, and then they're obsessed. So that's the entire community around the world, and the Full Dome Arts Network. That's a bunch of people who've done that exact thing and then just gone, this is what I do now. So because access to space is a bit of a problem, as we'd already mentioned, then just that giving audiences that initial experience of walking through the door and then suddenly getting it, understanding it, I think that's one of the biggest challenges that we've got.
The other route to, with only having two sort of cultural domes in the UK and planetariums that, if there is any planetariums that happen to listen to this and want to let artists come into your domes, please do let us know, because we're desperate for space and to try different things. And we have been talking to a lot of planetaria about what access there might be. But the other way of there's people getting audiences to dome sites, to a full dome, a permanent full dome space, but then there's taking the dome to people. So you can get really good quality inflatable domes. We have a 4 metre one at the moment on a long-term hire, and taking those to where people are, you just get people walking past and going, what's in the dome? And especially for kids, because it looks like a bouncy castle, they just want to go inside. So we've done with Igloo Vision, so this was a cylinder screen. We put an igloo in the middle of Buchanan Galleries during Glasgow Film Festival. This was for our Audiences of the Future project, and we were completely booked up for the whole thing. People were buying tickets in advance, not necessarily knowing what they were going to see. Yes, that was really, really interesting for us, and it can be expensive to set up and hire, but these inflatable options are really economical and they're really popular with audiences. Like I say, they just walk past and say, what's in there? I want to go in. And then when they go in and see that it's like a planetarium, but it's with music and cool visuals and really trippy visuals and hopefully soon narrative and interactive pieces that we're commissioning.
And as well, with the Montreal Dome and Plymouth, they're unusual in that the projections go all the way down to the floor, so it's floor to ceiling. It's complete immersion, which is obviously more projection than you would get in a planetarium. And so you can use that space in Montreal, for example, they quite often will have people kind of lying on the floor or, walking around. They've just got this complete blank canvas. So you are just plonked in the middle of this world that's completely all around you.